y'all see the title. Worst date ever. Like, worst date of my life. This dude had me effed up, alright? Like, he seriously had me effed up. Like, oh, what, for what? You gotta put the New York accent on heavy for this story, because y'all need to understand what really happened, okay?
You ain't really fuck with me way back then, but how about now? Cause I'm up right now, and you simply suck right now.
Hey guys, what's up? Miss Brooklyn here. Welcome back to my channel, Miss Brooklyn's Journey, and I got a story time for you. I'm so excited about this story time because I'm about to spill some tea. So, if you guys are Brooklynites and you are avid watchers of this channel, you already know how this goes. I am going to be extremely detailed in my story time. I want you to feel like you lived it with me. If you cannot sit through a detailed story time video, I understand. Go ahead and click off. Bye-bye. For those of you that are new on the account of this video, what's up? I'm your girl Brooklyn. I'm cool AF. Yes, this is my voice. This is how it projects out of my throat. This is how I sound. I'm from New York. I have a New York accent. You don't like it? Bye. You don't have to stay. You can click off the video. There's no negativity here on my channel. No negative comments will see the light of day. I like to keep my corner of YouTube very positive, very friendly. We are a loving community. If you're going to hate, put your dislike and keep it moving. Your comments will never see the light of day. It won't come through. My comments are filtered. That's all it is. And with that being said, let's get into the video. All right, boom, check it. Brooklyn, 1928. Now I'm just joking. I watched too much of Golden Girls. All right, now seriously. So, we're gonna call this guy Godin. His name for the story time is called Godin, because I had to pull a Godim on him, like he tried to pull a Godim on me. So we're gonna call him Godin. I really don't know I don't remember how old I was, but I do know this was before I met my ex that did me so dirty. If y'all didn't see that story time, I'm gonna leave that story down below in the description box or in an iCard somewhere up here. You can check that story time out. But I know it was before him. Here's the thing. My friends, you know how like when your friends are meeting somebody offline and then you go with them to meet somebody offline? So my homegirls from Bed-Stuy were meeting some dudes offline. They were my friends at the time because I went to school with them. They were meeting some dudes offline and they told me to come with them. So naturally, me being the girl that I am, I went with them. So we went to Queens. Girl. We went to Queens to go meet these busted ass dudes that they were meeting online. Of course, they were smart enough not to go by themselves. They went as a group. So they were like, do you have any friends? Bring some friends. So I'm going to call my homegirl Nessa. Nessa was the one that was going to meet these dudes. Now, Nessa was a beautiful plus size girl. When I tell you she was pretty, she was so pretty. Her confidence level was through the roof. And I remember that was at a time where I didn't have that confidence like that. She was meeting a guy that she met off a line, and I was one of the girls that she brought over with her. It was me and two other girls. So we get to Queens and we get on a block, and she's on the phone with him like, yeah. Now, mind you, let me tell you what they did. First of all, they didn't give her the right address, right? I know what they did. They wanted to be out on a stoop so they could act like it wasn't them if the girls were ugly. Yo, these New York dudes irritate my soul so much, right? So he's like, yeah, you got off the bus? All right, now walk down to 93rd, 118th Street or 90-16. Come down. Like, ooh, you playing yourself? Okay, so we do it. Now, mind you, I'm already agitated because they didn't tell us exactly where to go. She had to be on the phone with him, following his directions. I didn't like that. And I felt like it was sus. Like, that's mad sus. Like, come on, no. So we approached the block. And it's like, you know, Queens is more suburbs. There's a lot of houses and stuff like that. We approached the block. And they all on the steps, sitting, chilling. And we're walking. And she's like, I think that's him. It's like 4 dudes, right? And it's 4 of us. And 2 of them were dark skinned. One was about my skin tone, and then the other one was like piss yellow, light skin, right? Like he was some Puerto Rican or something. As we approached, she was like, yeah, I think that's them. And then she started calling the guy name that she was meeting up with. We're just gonna call him Cannon. I really don't even remember his name. My camera's a Canon, so that's the first thing I see in front of me. So that's just what we're gonna call him. He was dark skinned, tall. He had braids coming down to his shoulders. So when that was like my skin tone, like he was really, really good looking. He had, when I tell you, his hair was so gorgeous. It was in a ponytail, and it was really, really nice. You know, back then, girls see boys with long hair, panties off all the way. Not saying I'm one of them girls. I'm just saying, you know, the whole long hair thing back in the days before everybody was into waves and stuff like that. So yeah, I noticed that he just kept looking at me. So the guys kind of like, the two dark-skinned guys, especially the one Cannon that my girl Nessa was there to meet up with, they had an attitude like, oh, hell no. Look at these big girls. Like, no. Like, you know, all real. Like, they were mad shady. They were really trying to play people. Like, what are you doing? Like, don't play your life. Y'all all dusty and dirty. Don't play yourself, okay? Because you play me, you play your life. All right? So don't try to play me. You playing yourself, honey. Anyway, so nothing really happened. We were just standing on the stoop talking to them. They were just sitting. It was small talk. I was quiet the whole time. Like the whole time I was quiet. I didn't say nothing. I didn't want to be bothered. Got him, right? Mr. Handsome, pretty boy, nice hair. He tried to make small talk. So then the tallest guy that was there, he was like 6'5", like no lie. He was like, yo, man, F this. Y'all all fat and y'all ugly. Straight out. And mind you, no, they were not. Like, they really were pretty ass girls. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, they were so pretty. I'm not saying that because they were my friends, but no, they really were pretty. And, you know, feisty. Like, oh, who the hell you think you talking to? So words got exchanged. So Gotham stood up and he grabbed my hand and he was like, I want to apologize for my friends. They're really immature. I really don't think any of you ladies are ugly. Honestly, I'm trying to get to know you. What's your name? So then everybody stopped and looked, was like, yo, this clown. That's what they called him. They were like, yo, this clown. And he's standing there. He's, you know, my hand is in his hand. And he's like, what's your name? And I gave him a fake name. And he was like, you sure that's your name? Because I could have sworn I heard your friend say your name. I'm like, yeah, that's my name, but I like to be called... But I don't even remember the fake name I gave him. And he was like, oh, well, I'm not like everybody else. I don't want to call you by your fake name. I want to call you by your real name. I want to get to know you. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, run game. Run game, go ahead. Mind you, they were older than us, right? They were older than us. And said we were fat and ugly, but they were bums with no money. Like, what you mean? Anyway, I digress. So we all decide we're leaving because we are not about to be disrespected or whatever by some bum-ass Queens dudes. Ew, y'all bummy. Anyway, get out of here. Dusty and dirty. Bye-bye. As we're walking off to head back to the bus stop to go to the train station, you know, Mr. got him. And he's like, what's your number? He asked me for my number. And I took his number. He took mine, whatever. I was not going to call him or nothing like that. Really, it wasn't. Like, I just gave it to him, really. I didn't think about it. We all got on the bus, went our way, went back home, whatever. About a week later, I get a phone call from Gotham. So Gotham calls me, and when he calls me, first thing he said, he's like, hey, baby, how was your day? What? Who the hell is this? And he's like, oh, I thought you saved my number. See, his cocky, arrogant attitude. I love dudes that's cocky. Like, very arrogant, cocky also, in a way, especially when it comes to men. I'm very cocky. That's why sometimes a lot of guys may find me intimidating. But, you know, his arrogance intrigued me. I was intrigued. You know, we on the phone, we're talking, getting to know each other. So he's asking me questions about myself and vice versa. You know, the typical get to know bullshit. When you get a little older, that stuff gets corny real quick. No one wants to go through that stuff when you're a little older. It's just like, look, we get married or not, we having kids or not, you got money or not. I'm just joking. Anyway, so the conversation goes on, you know, the typical talking on the phone all night bull crap. Didn't hear from him the next day, then the day after. It was like 3 days later that he called me. Same thing, on the phone, his arrogance, all controlling it, all like, oh, what you wore today? Why you wearing that? You trying to attract guys? Your jeans was tight type stuff. Like, see, I like jealous dudes. I like dudes that's a little crazy like me. Judging by all of the stuff I'm saying that I liked back then, y'all knew how young I was. Yeah, I was young. Like, I was young and dumb. Like, when I tell you half the stuff that I've been through in my past, I didn't even have to go through. When I say young and dumb, me all day, every day. Like, I was young and dumb. And, you know, the stupid shit like arrogance and cockiness turning me on. Girl, get your life together. So, you know, it continues like this. Finally, he asked me out on a date. Fine. Yeah, okay, we could go out. And he didn't have a car at the time. He didn't drive. Neither did I. He took a cab to Brooklyn. Now, here's the thing. I'm young, but I was around a lot older people. And one of the things my sister taught me was always have money. Even if you're out with a man, always have money. My mother also, you know, and I always had money because I was very much spoiled growing up. My mother always gave me money. I was, you know, and plus I had a little part-time job. I had my own money. And I had like $250 in my wallet and my credit card. Now, most of you might be sitting here like, girl, why is how much money you had in your bag and your bank card a part of the story and important? Remember this, okay? It is very important in the story. Some of you might be like, oh no, bitch, don't you dare say what I think you're gonna say. He comes to Brooklyn in a cab. He calls me like, oh, I'm outside, this, that, and third. And I go outside in the cab. He didn't come to the door. He didn't ring the bell. He did nothing. At that age, I didn't really care anyway. Like, I just, girl, no. I get in a cab with him and we go to the city. Listen, y'all listening? From Queens to Brooklyn in a cab to the city. Manhattan. All right. So that's 3 cities in one night. Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan. 3 cities, one night in a cab. Okay. So we get there. When we get to Applebee's, and this is why I hate Applebee's. Not only the food is nasty, it's just, don't mention Applebee's to me ever in your life. I will spaz. Okay. We get to Applebee's and we're getting out the car. No, it's time to pay. And he's like, what, you want me to pay for dinner and the cab? I looked at him like, wait, what? So I had to pay for the cab. Yeah, I paid for the cab. Now the cab was about $62 or something like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's not bad. All right, try to do that now in this day and age. See how much that cab's gonna cost. What, it's about 10, 11 years later? See how much that cab gonna cost, okay? So, okay, I mean, since he put it that way, you know, I felt like it was like going Dutch, you know, like, okay, well, if he's going to pay for food, I'll just pay for the cab and maybe we could take the train back home separately or whatever. That's just my thinking. I'm very naive because I'm young. I'm young. I'm very naive and I'm young. Mind you, I didn't even tell my mother I was going out on a date. She didn't know. That's why I was going to go to my friend's house. So we go to Applebee's. We sit down, we eating. He's into me, talking to me, into me, like, just, you know, pay me attention and stuff. The date went well. He ordered 2 different appetizers. He ordered drinks. Not like alcoholic drinks, but like smoothie drinks, like drinks. He wasn't quite 21 just yet. Obviously, I couldn't order alcohol drinks. I don't even drink anyway. I ordered 1 appetizer and my meal until I quickly discovered Applebee's is freaking disgusting. So he orders his meal and dessert. Listen, the bill comes. He's looking at me and he's like, oh shit, I forgot my wallet. You forgot your wallet? And he's like, oh, you got us, baby? You got us? I forgot my wallet. And I'm looking at him like, are you kidding me? You made me pay for the cab and now you're making me pay for our food? Are you kidding me? And he's like, oh yeah, I'll pay you back, baby. Well, you my girl, you everything. Well, I'll pay you back. What? Okay. I had no choice. I paid for our food. Now, the smart me today would have been like, oh, that's fine. Waiter, split everything, please. Give him his bill. Let me pay for mine. Deuces, you broke ass bird. Now, I'm the type of girl, I don't mind paying for a man. If you really are my man, we're together, holding each other down, you know, sometimes you pay, sometimes I pay. I don't mind. I've done it in the past. I mean, my dude that I'm in a relationship with now, I probably only paid like 3-4 times that we've been together in the whole entire time we've been together. Like, maybe 3-4 times. And that was a surprise to him. Like, and that's just me being nice. Like, okay, I'll pay. Let me tell you something. Dudes has gotten me so much in the past. He paid for the past mistakes of them other dudes. I don't pay for nobody today. Okay? And I just want you all to know he's literally standing right there shaking his head at me like, word, what? Like, why you laughing? You were laughing way too hard for me. Right? Okay, so I paid it. As naive as I am, I had to use the bathroom. I got up, like the little lady that I was, and told him I'll be back. I left my wallet, my bag, at the table, being naive and trusting. I left my wallet there. Went back to the table. I'm like, all right, so everything's good. He's like, you want to walk around? At this point, I'm agitated. I'm like, no, I think I'm just going to go home. And he's like, all right, so let's get in the cab. Let's get in the cab? You left your wallet. What cab you getting into? No, you're not getting in the cab. And I was like, no, I'm going straight home. You can get your own cab. And he was like, nah, but how am I get home? And I told him, I was like, oh, you figure it out. I don't have money to pay for your cab home. He was like, you really going to leave me out here? At this point, he became a total different person. I'm like, I don't have the money to pay for your cab, and I'm just going to make my mom pay for my cab because I spent all my money while I'm with you. So he's like, yo, you really not about to pay for our cab home? I'm like, no, I'm going to pay for my cab. You got to go. I'm sorry. Take the train home. He starts cursing. All of a sudden, his real feelings come out. Dude's like, F you. Look at me. I get bitches. I was trying to do you a favor because you fat. Nobody wants you. I was trying to be nice and do society a favor and date a fat girl. But nah, now you're going to do, like, yo, when I tell you this man went in, I was like, oh, okay, well, you can do us both a favor by getting the F out of here. And I held the first cab that I saw down, got in it, told him my address and said, take me home. Cab pull up to my crib. I go with my bag to pay the cab. Where's my money? No money, no debit card. None, gone. Where is my money? I'm now going through my bag going crazy. This mother effer stole my debit card and my money. Now, mind you, my debit card was a bank card with me and my mom. Again, I wasn't 18 or older, so I didn't have my own bank card. I'm like, oh my gosh, I start crying. So then, good thing I'm outside my door, I told the cat to wait. And then I told my mom, I lied to my mom and said somebody stole my wallet or I lost my wallet in the street, mom, and I took a cab home from Manhattan. Can you pay? So my mom wound up paying for the cab. I realized I got used. Girl, you believe this mother effer had the nerve to call me the next day like, baby, pick up the phone. I'm so sorry. We need to talk about this, baby. I miss you. You my heart. I love you. What the F is wrong with you? Yo, my man, if you don't get your broke bum ass off my phone, I'm gonna call the cops on you. It's like, well, I didn't steal your money. I didn't steal your stuff. Where'd it go? You must have lost it. No, you stole from me. I know you stole from me. I hung up the phone, never picked up the phone from him again. Now, I would love to end this story with, I learned right then and there, don't let a person use you. But it didn't end that way. This time around, she didn't learn right then and there. It took her next relationship with her boyfriend, which was the one I told you about. If y'all want to know about this relationship, go ahead. We're not even going to talk about this bum ass. Listen, okay? Down below in the description box or in the iCard, I allowed him to use me too. Like, because I was so in love. He was my baby. I, was giving him money, all of that. Now, after that relationship, oh, you got this fat girl effed up. Honey, don't you ever in your life think you about to use me and think I have low self-esteem, that I'm so desperate for a dude that I'm gonna let any dude live off of me. You got shit effed up. No dude living off of my hard-earned money, off of my dollars, off of my coin. Now, I'm gonna live off of you. Like, I'm gonna use and abuse you. Like I said, I looks for daddies every day, hunty. You know, but you live off of me, my hard-earned money. No, I don't play that. Like, it took me, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, oh, bitch, it was never no 3rd time. That wasn't gonna happen. I don't play that. Dudes try to, I don't have my wallet. Oh, you don't have your wallet? Oh, excuse me, split this bill. Thank you. Good luck. I don't know what you're doing in life. You don't got no money. I hope you make it. I don't know, but I'm gonna eat in front of you, drink in front of you, be good in front of you. You're not living off of me. These dudes, like listen, I'm gonna tell y'all young ones out there too, or even older women that are so desperate for love. Y'all gonna take anything? Absolutely not. I keep saying it in my videos, have some self-worth. Are you kidding me? Are you that, I really hate to say, are you that desperate that you would accept any type of treatment? But the reality is you have no self-love or no self-worth. And I can say that because I've been through it. I was that girl, like, now, getting me today. Boom. And I don't want a dude say what you bring to the table. Baby, when I take the whole table and leave with that shit, you gonna find out. You feel me? Like, like all of that. No. I'm a queen. I'm not saying I expect to be treated as such. At the very least, if we are in the beginning stages of our relationships, at the very least, we can do it Dutch. But let us get into a committed relationship. There's no Dutch. And I believe in the word. And the word said a man shall provide. I don't care. A lot of people's gonna disagree. Oh, no, I'm a woman that's paid this and bitch, I'm a woman that's paid too, and I'm gonna stay paid because my man is paying. And I know my dude is sitting here looking at me. He's probably like, yo, I can't believe you on camera telling him this stuff. He probably gonna disagree till the cows come home. But the reality is, he know what he does. I don't gotta say it. And yeah, he'll say, I do it because I want to. Because I want to treat you like this. Because I want to spend money on you. Because I want to spoil you. He just shook his head. Right? You do it because you want to. If you want to be treated a certain type of way, put yourself in that position to be treated that way. You teach someone how to treat you. All right, that's it. That's time. That was like my worst date ever. That's really the worst date I've ever been on. Like, yo, how you gonna sit there and rob me? Like, what are you watching, man? You got me effed up. Nah, like, no, we're not doing that. If you like this story time, go ahead and thumbs it up. Follow me on my social media networks. Names and links are somewhere on the screen. Is down below in the description box as well. Share this video. Save a chick, save a trick, save your girls. How many girls you know is out here treating and tricking on men, or men tricking and treating on people? Save them. Let them get the word, hunty. Tell them it's a dope girl on YouTube doing her thing. They should check me out. All right, guys, thank you so much for rocking out with me one more time. I love you all, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.